Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Card City Nights. Let's go do some science, and by science I mean probably get poisoned by crap. Okay, Salaryman is a sci-fi armored dude, and he's a salaryman. Or did I say that? Yeah, Salaryman is a sci-fi armored dude. Why is he not a science dude? Whatever. Anyway, welcome, citizen. If you're here for card-related services, please touch the screen directly in front of you. Oh, so this guy's the secretary. That makes more sense. Danger caps ut. Oh, danger keep out. But they can't spell it correctly. If you look over on the left, there's some really silly signs. So we've got danger keep out, but it's misspelled terribly, and unknown, which is definitely an it'll do reference if I can tell by the stick and the like hairdo, I think. Anyway, thank you. In order to become eligible for our card alchemy service, you must first go through the initiation process. This process, of course, involves defeating me in a game of cards. In fact, that is the full extent of the process. Let me know when you are ready. Well, before we talk to this guy, well, that's some ominous green goo. I assume he's supposed to be sitting in this chair or something. I don't know. They never really provide quite the best location for the characters to sit. And I think if I worked in this science lab, I would get the heck out of here as fast as bloody possible. Because, like, you got evil-looking green goo on the sides. I mean, unless they are... This science lab is purely for just making stuff for Nickelodeon, whatever that gloop stuff is, and whatnot. But you know what? I should send this to my brother and ask him how many safety violations we're running here, because he's a chemist, and that would be kind of funny to know. Also, if you didn't notice in the back behind the glass, there's just an off-kilter sign that says science, which is amazing. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. I'm ready for your attempted initiation process. Oh, yep. Kurt, as always, let's go. Well, let's begin. I like that the Salaryman is just one of the sci-fi cards. Makes no sense, but it's fine. Let's go with the Wiggle Bunny. And I realized a couple episodes ago that I was like reviewing footage and whatnot, and I was like, you know, the way I speak in life, when I say the word deck, it sounds very suspiciously like the word dick. And I was listening to it and I was like, what did I just say? Why did I just say that? Oh dear lord, please no one noticed that. I'm more than willing to bet some of you guys did. And if you did and were offended, I apologize. Anyway, so, Elite. Placed chained with Elite, +1 defense to owner. So, oh, that's an attack combo card that gives him defense as well as being used for attacking. That's amazing. I'm gonna have to get my hands on some of those booster packs, and I hope I can face this guy multiple times, or go back and remember who gives me boosters for these cards. Anyway, let's disable it. He's got 0, which is like super drone. Attack combo, rotate target opponent card. That's scary. So, of course, my goal is to lock it down as much as possible. So I got a stick, and I got Titan. So we'll toss stick here. L-bend. Oh, well, I guess the only card he could rotate was stick. Beautiful. I did not fully intend for that to work out the way it did, and I'm very happy it did. So we got stick, Pinkman, and gate. I hope he lays down another card that I can disable pretty effectively. Alright, this works. Disable straight part. And it looks like he's a pretty heavy, like, defensive offensive. So he combos his stuff together for extra defense, but he's got a fair amount of attack cards. And I don't know if he does disables or what, so that's something I should be wary of. So we got Brutus, Titan, and yeah, we'll just toss Brutus in the corner. Metal Mark, neat. Cannot be removed. Has a bunch of exit ports, and is... You know, with all the fire and the red and the evilness going on, and I really like those two glowing nipples, I was expecting him to be an offensive card, but I guess he's actually a really good neutral card. I want to get my hands on one of those. So we've got Cowman Rider, Titan, Gate, Flip Hero. I don't want to use any of these because I would love to get Brutus into a disable combo, but it looks like he got me first. So I'm going to toss Flip Hero in the corner because he can keep reviving my cards, and I'm going to just throw Eosa there. Again, not the most... Well, that just sucks. I forgot that he can... If he's disabled, I believe that his effects will be disabled too, and that makes me sad. But, you know what? When it comes down to it, oh well. So we've got 2 of his cards disabled. We've got a Jenny Bun. Yeah, I'm gonna just use the Jenny Bun, and if with any luck we can at least get one kind of offensive card to pair with Eosa there. Does not look like the case. The stick is largely useless to us, and I don't want to use it. I don't want to use Titan either. But, well, you know what? Not the way I wanted to do this, but I'm gonna revive... Oh, hey, this is perfect. So, this will revive Flip Hero, and then I can disable Metal Mark. Golden! That is amazing. I don't even know how that worked out, but it did, and it worked perfectly. So we've got Fire Sword, Flip Hero still working, and a stick. So I'm gonna toss stick in the middle, actually. He's got a million elves, and Titan here, and the million elves are useless. So is the J-Bend. I don't know why you put either of them down, because neither of them have usable exit ports. But you know what? I'm gonna disable the 1 million elves, because that's a more significant number, and I'd be more than willing to bet we've already got this in the bag, and awesome. So I'm gonna toss Fire Sword right there. Yeah, he can't do anything. I've got him locked down. So take that, Mecha Santa. So, oh, is there a normal elite and a rare elite? Or no, just all disabled cards take on the same background. So elite, no matter what, is a, I guess it's an uncommon card is the proper term. But anyway, he's doomed. So I can just kind of take my time here and toss down Mark in a corner because I don't know what else I'm gonna do. And we're done. Okay, well, let's do the most useless thing possible and toss Gate in a corner. Unless he somehow manages to turn around, there's no way we're going to lose that one. Okay, and this is a 2-battler, which is awesome as well. So I'm gonna leave, we got Brutus, we got Stick. I'm gonna put Stick in the bottom, no. I can pair Brutus, Jenny... I'm trying to figure out how to get a good offensive combo right off the bat, but he's going to hit me with whatever his combo is first. So I'm just going to toss... I don't want to toss Brutus in the corner, because that's always a bad move in a way. But I kind of have to. So Brutus goes in the corner, because he's got some odd exit ports. And I have no idea what... I think he just neutral comboed Bob Ship out of existence, which is hilarious. Okay, so we've got Pink Man and a Jenny Bun. Beautiful. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disable EC right off the bat. Beautiful. Okay, we got another Metal Mark, not anything to be worried about, and another Pink Man, which he is disabled. Oh well, we got Pink Man, we got Jenny Deer. So, I guess I might as well use up Cowman Rider, because this guy looks largely like a disabled defensive deck, as opposed to some kind of weird offensive deck. And that works for me. So, we've got Eosa, which I'm not actually going to use. He'd be useful, but not for any of my current combos. So I'm going to go out of my way, disable Flip Hero, and that should put us onto the path of righteousness and or just whomping him solidly. So we've got Haja, which... Now that I have Eosa, Haja's usefulness has dropped significantly, which is kind of a shame, but oh well. So we're going to just use... Okay, well, he disabled my Fire Sword. I'm upset about that, but I have a solution. Brutus, thank you for existing. So we've revived our Fire Sword and disabled the J-Bend. I love the fact that Eosa doesn't go away, because it means I can start really getting out combos left and right without having to wait to lay down like 3 cards, because this way I've just got 2. So in this case, I can just continually be disabling his cards left and right, just sheerly because I only need to get 2 cards down to get a combo and he needs 3. So I'm going to be ecstatic about that for a very long time. We got another Jenny Bun and another Haja, which means another nice disable combo. Even though at this point we don't need it, but hey, you know what? It's just for the sake of propriety, and it's pretty much the only thing I ever do anyway. So mark in the corner. And is that? And we win. Yeah. Feels like disabling is maybe a bit overpowered in this game, but I love it for that all the more, because it's an interesting strategy I've never actually used before in any other collectible card game. And that's really cool. So we got a high explosive booster pack, which has nothing to do with the cards he had. Oh, no, it did. So we got another Netherbird, move card to a random position. So I'm probably going to put Netherbird into my deck, if only because look at all of those exit ports. They're amazing. And Mecha Santa, which actually I would put in as well, just because he's got some nice exit ports, but mostly it only requires 2 to get him working. Armadillo, disabled, +2 to defense to honor. That's extremely situational. I don't think I'd like that. Cannot be rotated. Placement +1 defense to owner. Actually, that would be a really good replacement for gate, which can't be disabled? I don't know. Anyway, and then we got a yellow gnome, which is a boring but still useful defensive card, and I might switch out some Cowmine Riders for the yellow gnome. Anyway, enough just analyzing the booster. I don't even know how to say that, but works. Ahem. You have passed the initiation process. You may now use our card alchemy service. Scientist. Salaryman, what are you doing on the floor? Oh, I appear to have dropped something. I wouldn't stay down there if I were you. Failed experiment is on the loose again. Clank. Is that a pancake with cards sticking out of it? I really hope we get to face the failed experiment in a card game. I bet we do. Please put a leash on that thing, scientist. Seems like it just wants to card battle. How about you over there? You want to play with my failed experiment for a while? Hell yeah! Excellent. This may prove interesting. So, we now have the failed experiment, and presuming that we take out the failed experiment, we can get his legendary card, because this is Eosa's NPC variant. That's apparently a scientist that doesn't have a lab coat that actually fits his strange mechanical arms, but that's fine by me. So we can fight the pancake, or we're gonna do some alchemy. Shall I start up the alchemy service, good citizen? Yes. Of course, take your time. So, I believe this is one of those. You can combine two cards, drag them into slots to the right, and then you'll get a resulting card. So, cards that are currently part of your deck are not listed here. Oh, so only my, surplus cards can be thrown in, which is really cool, because that means I can get rid of more or less the really useless cards, like Fishbun. What happens when we combine two Fishbuns? We get a Fishbun pile-up. I don't even know what this is. Cannot be removed. Placement +1 defense to owner. So, that's cool. And I assume there are actually a bunch of really cool combos you can get just by pairing, Oh, I see. So there are actually specific combos, so you can't just pair everything together pell-mell. So if you do, Tipsy, and is there anything that goes with Tipsy? A health potion. Oh, of course. You get a what? What do we get? We get a healthy Tipsy. Placement, rotate all own cards. Cool. I actually really like this. This is making for a more interesting setup than I thought it was going to be. Oh, frozen old man. I thought it would be like the card combination thing at Turnip Core, where you could trade in your cards for a booster, which to me seemed kind of boring. So I don't know why only certain cards are lit up. I guess you can only... It tells you which cards can even be used. So what do we get out of these? At this point, I'm just throwing everything at the wall just to see what I could get, because I've got a lot of surplus cards. Oh, clear card slot first. Okay, what else do we got? And at this point, I'm just going to pair everything together just to see if we get anything interesting. Another Tommy. Don't want Tommy. Can I pair Tommy with anything? Yes. Compare Tommy with Mildegrad. What does that get us? Does that get us a Nana? So it seems kind of circular there, but at the same time, this way I can actually combine stuff up, because it looks like you usually get a better card at the end of the combination, which is pretty cool. Do we get anything that even combines with the health potion at this point? Okay, so the game's lying at us, but there are a lot of nice combos, and I'm not going to mess with them anymore just because, well, if there's anything interesting that I find, I will report, and if there's not, well, oh well. By the way, if you would ever like to reset your library and return the starter deck, there's an option for that. We've already been over that with the other guy. Because more or less, you could probably screw yourself over by getting rid of all the cards that you need for a base deck or something like that. But considering how many cards we have and how cautious I'm being about it, that's not a concern. So, let's fight the pancake monster. Let's see if it says anything first. Clud. Guess not. Battle. Nyakila. I don't know if I should be providing voiceovers for pancakes. I'd feel like that's the first sign of insanity, but you know what? We're fighting against a sentient pancake with a Wiggle Bunny deck in hopes of fighting a scientist? I don't know. Science doesn't make sense here, and I don't think anything makes sense in context of this game, so let's just lay down Brutus and go from there. So we got a couple of things. can lay down the stick. Now, he put down Petal Slug that cannot be rotated. So, maybe he's one of those, like, purest defense decks and just tries to outlast you. But considering we're getting later on in the game, I'd be more than willing to bet there's some stuff. It's going to be more complicated than that. So I'm gonna lay down Jenny Fox in the corner. I'm hoping I can get a pink man or something. Better than a pink man. And he's a disabled deck. Okay, good to know. Oh, crap. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, might as well just attack his life points directly. Because if I can hit him just a little bit more, we might even win. But it looks like he's a disabled deck. Which is both good and bad, and that's fine by me. So, oh, hey. We win! I didn't even expect it would be that easy. I was like, well, what can I disable? Oh wait, he only has 2 life points left. Well, that makes my job significantly easier. So we got Jenny Fox, Pinkman, and Brutus. Beautiful combo if I say so myself. Otherwise, I can actually save Brutus and use Jenny Bun. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Well, at this point, the decision has been made for us, and we're not in trouble. This is just going to be harder. So, I'm gonna put Brutus here. And I really hope, yes, perfect. Okay. This is gonna work out fine for us. So now we can revive Pinkman, and we can disable his cards. Wait, defense combo disable this card? That doesn't even make sense. So, Crystal over here, defense combo, disable this card, but I thought it would be removed. Anyway, let's just go after his life points, because he doesn't seem like he's that protective of it, and I can take him out in this turn right now. And that was probably the fastest win we've had, ever, against anybody, which is amazing. Okay, so we got another set of things. More Nether Birds, a Garden Gnome, disabled, +2 defense to owner. So it seems like a lot of the high explosive cards have to deal with being disabled and stuff. Which is fine by me. Cat Strike. Revive combo, revive random own card. So this one might actually revive 2 cards, which could be useful, but mostly I just want the Nether Bird. Everything else seems kind of useless. I guess Commander Roo isn't bad. Anyway. Crumbler. That's an interesting strategy you've got there. You might even be good enough to get something useful out of battling the head of the science lab. Not before I've verified your ability with more controlled test, of course. At this point, the test procedure should be obvious to you. Defeat me in battle, and I'll let you see my superior. Huh. So this is actually one of those where you, like, keep working up. Because I figured this guy would be the head scientist, but I guess I'm wrong in that case. Either that or it turns out that he's the superior and he's just leading us on. Which is, in all likelihood, quite possible, but you know what? Oh well. Now, I will admit, I'm very sad that you can't fight the pancake over and over and over again, because it would be really nice to get a bunch of booster packs that way. But, oh well. Just a shame. I like battling pancakes. I want pancakes right now. But I don't have any pancake mix, or syrup. Makes me sad. Alright, well, on the next episode of Card City Nights, we'll go take this guy on, and presumably his boss. So long as it doesn't take too long to take him out. And, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.